New Zealand to recover, number of international students. Welcome back. We will talk about how international students are recovering in New Zealand after the pandemic closure and what measures have been initiated by the Government of New Zealand. After 2 years of pandemic closure, New Zealand opened its border on the 31st of July 2022, letting the schools and universities welcome international students. Therefore, the first question coming to mind is, how quickly would the international enrolments recover in New Zealand? Since the borders opened, thousands of students have applied for the upcoming New Zealand programs, according to new immigration data. However, the application volume suggests that educators of New Zealand would significantly welcome less students in 2023 compared to 2020. Let's take a quicker look at New Zealand's background. New Zealand was considered one of the most competitive and famous English language destinations before the pandemic, despite a decline observed during international enrolments in 2017. The fall was due in part because of a planned rebalancing strategy. The prolonged border closure in 2020 to mid-2022 brought down the number of enrolments to a level that was not expected. As a result, $1.2 billion New Zealand dollar being paid by international students to the institutions in New Zealand dropped to $963 million New Zealand dollars in 2020, further dropping to $594 New Zealand dollars in 2021. Only 14,639 international students were there with valid study visas since the borders of New Zealand reopened on the 31st of July 2022. This was a massive decline from the reported 60,000 visa holders in 2020. 12,000 plus visa applications within 4 months. From the 31st of July to the 19th of November 2022, up to 12,258 visa applications have been received from international students, according to Immigration New Zealand. Decisions for more than half of applications, i.e. for 7,731, were made within 4 weeks, and all remaining decisions of up to 95% were completed within 8 weeks. Comparatively, this is a speedy visa process, considering the year where international students have faced lengthy visa processing for destinations including Australia, the US, and Canada. Students must be on campus for the first semester of their academic year starting in February and March 2023. However, it can be expected that the number of enrolments in 2023 would not reach the equivalent they were in early 2020. New Zealand has faced heightened competition for the students who were given recent expansion in Australia for post-study work rights allowance for degree graduates in particular fields. Let's look at the expanded work rights announced by the Australian government on September 2022 that are as follows. International students will be able to get permission to post-study work through selective bachelor's degrees upraised from the current limit of 2 years to 4 years. Some selective master's degrees will now provide students with work experience for up to 5 years after graduation, up from the current limit of 2 years. Specific PhD degree graduates will be allowed to work for up to 6 years, increased from the current 4-year limit. The most extended duration for international students, graduate students, to stay in the country after studying is 3 years. Is a hybrid future on the horizon for New Zealand? New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has stated a vision to expand providing education in New Zealand both online and out of the country, improving the quality of education on campus. The main campaign initiative behind the strategy is to encourage students to study with New Zealand either online, in the country, or offshore. The Government of New Zealand has highly invested in the Global Pathways initiative to target international students who are most likely to consider studying in their own country, and then switching to on-campus programs in New Zealand. Stay tuned for more immigration updates. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.